guys, this is ChibiSkeven here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. First of all, this is post-commentary. The reason why this is post-commentary is because originally this episode was supposed to be combined with the next episode, and it's going to be, one big part 13. But I had editing issues, so instead, this episode is going to be nothing but Korok hunting. Yeah, so I was going to combine this segment as, Korok hunting for, first 9 minutes of this combined episode, sped up and playing music, but have editing issues. So this will be its own separate video, and the next part, which is part 14, was supposed to be combined after this, but editing issues. So instead, I'm just going to put post-commentary over this while I'm collecting some Koroks around the Dueling Peaks area. So, yeah. But, this is actually the first time I'm doing post-commentary for a Let's Play video, so it's gonna feel kind of weird. I may feel a little rusty with trying to do post-commentary over a video that I'm doing. But, anyways, let's just try to make this kind of normal in a way. But, anyways, in the last part, we actually witnessed our first Blood Moon. Pretty much the Blood Moon resurrects monsters that we had defeated a while back. So yeah, all those monsters that we killed, they're all alive now. Anyways, in this part, we're just gonna do Korok hunting. So right now, I'm actually trying to shoot balloons. As you guys can probably see in the distance, there is something flying about. I'll get into further detail what that is later on, but right now, we'll just say there was something flying about around an uncharted area that we haven't gone to yet. Anyways, we got Korok and Yahaha. Alrighty. So there we go. So let's mark that Korok down, and yeah. So I'm gonna go around the Dueling Peaks area just to try to get some Koroks. But anyways, I'm gonna fly down here, and yeah, you can see something flying something long and kind of greenish flying in the distance. Like I said, it's kind of obvious what it may be. And I do get a closer look right here, so not much of a view because there's tree blocking. But yeah, there is something flying about. My first time seeing them, my personal playthrough, I was actually kind of really terrified what that thing is. Like, I have no idea what it is. But, I mean, it is kind of obvious what it may be. One thing for sure, it's not like a gigantic centipede or worm, which, in all honesty, I thought that's what it was. Like, I thought it was like some sort of spiky flying worm or centipede or something, which sounds honestly kind of gross. But, I guess it's pretty obvious what it is. It's a dragon. It's some sort of dragon. That's all I can say. I won't say further to what dragon it is or what it is, but yeah, it's kind of obvious that it is a dragon. It's pretty obvious, but yeah. But anyways, this part right here, where we got the core behind those two statues, this spot is actually going to be important for later on. Just keep that in mind. I don't mark it on my map, but it is actually important for later on. Anyway, the next Korok that I'm going to head to is somewhere near the waterfall. It's kind of like near that big bridge where we saw the flying thing, sort of. Kind of close to it, but we do kind of get a closer view of this thing that's flying about. But, yeah. So, yeah, that thing is huge. I mean, look at that. You can see the horn, and it's clearly a dragon. I mean, you can tell it's a dragon. I mean, it's not really much of a spoiler, but it is some sort of a dragon. I won't say what that dragon is, or what it does, or whether it's an enemy, or anything. It's just flying there. But, well, like I said, like in future episodes of Breath of the Wild, we will investigate what that is. Anyways, get this keys out of the way. Alrighty. And, I'm using magnesis because this one involves using, it's like those block puzzles. So right there, I found the metal block. And we're just gonna bring it across the waters. Thankfully, it's so heavy it doesn't get swept away by the current. Also, there's a treasure chest, and I believe that contains a silver rupee, if my guess is correct. Stub my toe. Yep, silver rupee. I was correct. But yeah, anyways, the metal block doesn't actually get swept away by the current, so thank goodness for that, because it's so heavy. But this one's actually kind of tedious, because you have to use crowns and magnesis. Because what it is that the block puzzle is actually against the wall on the other side of the waterfall. So you kind of have to use Cryonis on the waterfall, like how they have to go sideways, as I'll be showing right here. So yeah, you can use Cryonis on the waterfall and it will go sideways. And you can make stairs out of them. So yeah, you do have to use both Magnesis and Cryonis. So yeah, this one's a little bit tedious because you gotta switch from one to the other. I believe right here I do kind of fall and I do kind of cut it out in just a moment. Not yet though. But anyways guys, how was your day? It kind of feels strange to be doing Cryonis. I think by the time you guys get this episode, I think it'll be 2 days before Kirby Star Allies comes out. So, I don't think I'll be getting the game at day 1, but I'm still really excited for it. I actually played the demo of it, and oh my god, I fell in love with the demo. Even though it's just a demo, but I love the look of Kirby Star Allies and the way it plays. In a way, it kind of feels like a smarter version of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. It really does. Like, I don't know if you guys play Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, but the Kirbys in that game are kind of dumb. Oh, one thing. You see the NPC with the lantern? Yeah, I'm not gonna negotiate with that NPC right now. There is someone similar that we will see in the next part, actually. But yeah, anyway, back to the. Oh wait. Actually, there is something new here. This is a new kind of Korok, well, after defeating these dead bokoblins. There is a new kind of way of getting Koroks. You see, well, if Link would turn, if you see the flowers around here, they're all numbered. You gotta do them in order from 1 through 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah. That's one way of getting Koroks. But anyways, back to the topic of Kirby Star Allies. Like I said, it feels like a smarter version of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. If you guys haven't played that game, it's for the Game Boy Advance, which you also can get on the Wii U eShop. But in a way, it feels like a smarter version of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. But this one's so much better. Like your friends know what to do. Like they know what to do, and it's awesome. It's really awesome for me that has played a lot of Kirby games. Like it feels awesome that they actually learn their lesson from Kirby the Amazing Mirror and make the AI like much more smarter. But yeah, so I'm really excited, and obviously the game looks pretty as it is, especially the water section. I love water sections in Kirby games; they're so gorgeous. Like when I played the demo, I was actually fangirling so much. Like, oh my god, this is so cool! Even the enemies are so adorable. Like, even the water enemies in that game, they're new. They're called Dribblies. They're so adorable, and it makes me want to draw them soon. It makes me want to draw them. But, yeah. So, I'm really excited for Kirby Star Allies, though. I'm really excited. Honestly, I'm not going to get it at day 1, so, unfortunately for that. But hopefully soon, whenever I get the chance, I'll get it. But I can't wait to get Kirby Star Allies. I'm so excited. Alright, I have no idea where I'm at in the Dueling Peaks area. But there is an Iron Sledgehammer, which I do kind of replace because the other one's kind of wearing down. I mean, it's not broken, but I might as well replace it with a new one because I use that one plenty of time. But yeah. Anyways, it's only been 9 minutes and it feels weird to be commentating through posts because I'm so not used to this. Anyways, cut down to another one. It's right by this body of water over here. Thankfully, during this, I do show which one I'm going for next on the map, so you can kind of guess where the Koroks are located just based on how much I go on the map screen and showing you guys where the location is at. So at least I thought ahead of time to actually, show you guys the location when I go to my map screen. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be tackling this the same way for the rest of the Korok episode. I did post on Twitter a while ago that I may treat these Koroks hunts as a regular episode, but just with live commentary. In a way, it's kind of like how I did for Wind Waker, where I travel to just various islands and do various things before I do like important stuff. That's how I feel like it's going to be like. It's kind of have that Wind Waker LP on mine that I did. But yeah. Anyways, if you go down this bridge, there is actually a rock. So yeah, and you just pick up the rock and you find yourself a Korok. So cool. But yes, there is a shrine in the distance, but I'm not gonna get that shrine right now. Although it is actually kind of funny, a shrine. There's actually something that you can do with that shrine, but we'll head into that soon. Anyways, I was just trying to figure out like which one I should go for. But I'm gonna warp to that shrine, and you cut to flying in midair, and you get a nice view of Hyrule, like at least what's around you. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna fly down here. There is another Korok down here. I do see like a rock or boulder or some sort of hole, but I'm gonna ignore that one. Instead, there is a slate that you have to use stasis on, so we're just gonna drop down. That's a long fall, and boosh, and drop down. Alright, there we go. It accidentally did like a slam with my weapon. That actually does damage your weapon a bit. Anyways, you don't need to use a lot of kinetic energy onto the slate. Just 2 swings and then it should move. But anyways, another Korok down. Thankfully, I do cut a lot of travel. I mean, a game based on exploration, like, I would show where I went. Also, by the way, I accidentally forgot to press record on this part where it just cuts to like a Korok right next to a tree. Basically, there was an acorn inside the tree and you gotta shoot it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But we'll see more of that soon. So if you guys didn't really, I mean, obviously you guys didn't see it, but we'll get more chances of those kind of Koroks later, where there's like little acorns inside like the little tree holes. But yeah. Man, this is actually kind of hard to do post-commentary because, obviously when I'm recording this voiceover, you know, I'm actually watching, you know, my video. Also, this one, this Korok over here is actually on an uncharted area. I have not marked this in my map, but I saw it, like, as I was traveling through it, and I decided to get it. So, might as well. Like I said, it's not a Korok that I marked on my map, and it's an uncharted area of my map, but I decided to get it anyway since it's there. I really didn't want to ignore it. So, yeah. And, you know, plus get some uncharted Koroks ahead of time. Anyway, this one is kind of got me a bit. Like, I'm kind of blind, and I couldn't really find where the Korok flower is located. So it took me a bit to look around and find the Korok, but it was behind that cliff. Also, we got these big choo-choos. Obviously, I'm going to use elemental weapon to get a different kind of choo-choo jelly. Because the regular ones, I mean, you kind of do need the regular ones for later on, but since I have an elemental weapon, I might as well use it. Anyways, you got a Korok. Actually, in an uncharted area, so yay! Alright, so yeah, that would actually show that it was in an uncharted area on the map, so I mean, that's fine though. But anyways, cutting to the next Korok, we're gonna be flying here. Yep, flying. This one is actually in a pretty neat little area. As we get closer, there is lily pads in the water, and all we gotta do is just drop into it. But what's special about this water is very steamy, and as I might learn from Kid Icarus Uprising, or in Kid Icarus in general, hot springs heal you. So yeah, hot springs. There are hot springs in this game, and if you find them, they will actually heal your heart. There are plenty of hot springs in this area, not like all over the place, but there are some big body of water of hot springs. But yeah, hot springs do heal you if you ever get the chance to find them. But yeah, so I guess Pit's not the only one that likes hot springs. Well, Link doesn't express it. Speaking of that, Link is not very expressive in this game, but there is sort of a reason for it, sort of. Even though I kind of don't like the reason, but it's whatever. But we'll figure out the reason why Link doesn't really emote in this game. Like, he doesn't really show anger, sadness, or much happiness. He's just kind of a blank wall that you're just staring into or talking to. So, yeah, but, well, we'll get into that once we get into it, but, yeah. Anyways, I'm kind of getting shot at by Forest Otterok, so I just kind of try to ignore it and just find my next Korok. yeah, we are actually really close to the next tower, actually, but I think probably in the next part we probably will get to the tower because we are close by to it in the next episode. We won't get it in the next episode, but I believe probably episode 15 probably we'll get into that tower. I'm not sure. I haven't recorded that episode yet, so we'll see. But anyways, this area over here is where we'll find the next Korok in the water with lily pads. And I learned my lesson from that one Korok where there was an altar trying to shoot at me in one of the bodies of water. So I'm like, okay, I learned my lesson. Let's not get shot by rocks by Entourage and just kill it before we get this Korok. Alrighty. But anyway, we have 5 minutes left of this footage, so we're almost done with the Korok hunt. Thankfully, you know, I'm kind of entertaining you guys with, honestly, my commentary. But you guys are more than welcome to skip this episode if you want, but I highly suggest you don't. Because you want to hear the wonderful, wonderful commentary of mine that is post-commentary. No, in all seriousness, guys, you guys can skip this whatever you want. But then you guys will make me sad, and you guys won't listen to my commentary. Okay, no, I'm not that desperate for views or anything. I do Let's Plays for fun, so yay. Anyways, around here, before we head to the next clip, I did kind of break these ores and just grab, you know, some minerals from them, like amber. Alright, so anyways, we cut to Kakariko Village. Oh, yeah, at least nearby Kakariko Village. There are several that I didn't miss that's around the cliffs of Kakariko Village, but that's only because they're like way too high, and I rather get them later on once we get something very special that can actually help us. And plus, you know, we have low stamina, so I highly doubt that I can reach the very tippy top of those hills that's on top of Kakariko Village. So there's like a few that I missed around Kakariko Village, but I will get those later because I kind of want to wait for something very important and special that I kind of want to get in order to make it easier for me to get those Korok. It is possible. It is possible. You can get it if you want, if you have stamina refueling food, but I'd rather get it much later on, so yeah. But anyways, there is a Korok right here, right next to Kakariko Village if you climb on top of the cliff. But yeah, there are several on the map that I didn't go after, but don't worry, we will get those later. And I look in the distance to see how high that hill is. I'm like, yep, I'll get that later. Anyways, back to where we got Hetsu's Maraca. There is actually a Korok past the blue bokoblins, so we will be getting that in just a moment. So yeah, I just simply ignore the bokoblins and just fly past them. This Korok over here is on top of the tippy top of this tree over here. Unfortunately, I couldn't grasp onto the tippy top, so I had to climb this tree. Thankfully, I have the climbing bandana, and, you know, it makes climbing slightly faster, even though it's not by much. But yeah, we're just gonna climb and climb and climb and climb and climb and climb and climb. But yeah, we're almost done with this episode, so I think this is the last Korok that I'm gonna get. And there we go. Korok got in. Yahaha! Alright. And with that, that's pretty much it for Korok hunting. However, though, one more thing that I will do is actually scan my amiibos. So anyways, I'm going to scan the Link amiibo, and then I will be scanning the Zelda amiibo, and then Sheik, and then Toon-Link, and then Ganondorf in that order. But, anyways, guys, that is it pretty much for this episode. I'm just going to simply collect the treasures from the amiibos. I don't get nothing special in this from the amiibos, but actually in the next episode we do get something special from one of the amiibos. So I won't be telling what it is. You guys have to watch the next episode. But yeah, every time I do a recording session, I will start off one of the episodes with just amiibos. So yeah. Anyways, we have Sheik, which gives us mushrooms. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we will be actually kind of be heading towards Hachino, not going to Hachino Village, unfortunately, or the next tower, but we'll be making our way towards there. But anyways, guys, that's basically it. I guess there's not much time left in this episode. We did get shock arrows, and last but not least, Ganondorf. We get barrels and another treasure chest. And we got a bomb barrel, yes. And Gandalf's a jerk and gives you a bomb barrel. But anyways, I'll see you guys then after I get this lizard. Anyways, see you guys then. So, this is ChibiSkeven saying bye!